From 1816 to 1867, the Royal Navy had a special squadron, which its goal was to eliminate the Atlantic slave trade and slavery, and this was called the West African Squadron. And on average, the British spent around £250,000 per year. However, in 1845, the Royal Navy spent around £500,000, representing 13% of the Royal Navy's budget. The Royal Navy freed over 150,000 slaves, accounting for saving 1 in 16 slaves that crossed the Atlantic during this period, and they also caught around 1 in 6 slavers that crossed the Atlantic during this period as well. 85% of slave ships that are captured during this period were captured by the Royal Navy. Between 1830 to 1865, the West African Squadron lost 1,600 sailors. However, this was mainly due to disease. But these numbers are shocking. For example, in 1825, around 85% of the garrison lost their lives due to disease. However, you fast forward to the 1850s and only 2% of the squadron lose their lives to diseases. And this is mainly because they moved their base from Freetown to the Ascension Island. In 1851, Britain attacked the pro-slavery ruler of Lagos and forced them to sign a treaty that banned the slave trade. And this also persuaded Dahomey as well to sign a treaty banning the slave trade. The Royal Navy did get a bit of help from the Americans, but they're pretty useless. The best way to catch the slavers was to be near the port, so when they come out at night, they'd easily be caught. However, the Americans would stay back right in the ocean, and it would just be really hard to catch them because the Atlantic is massive.